Okay guys, I posted a video yesterday. I was really concerned and a little ticked off. I just bought this 12 valve, 1996 12 valve dually, and not sure how many miles are on it, but you know, the odometer says 138,000, but the speedometer and the odometer don't work, so I know I'm way over that. When I bought the truck, I spent an hour checking it out, test driving it, climbing underneath it with a creeper, checked the blow-by, did the old take off, you know, everyone's favorite, take off the oil fill cap, see if it'll dance around. It was a little bit of vapor coming out, not too bad. Looked underneath the truck, the little breather tube underneath the engine was not getting any vapor out of there. So anyway, I got home with the truck, took the front end of it off. I had a leak. I thought it was, I don't know, I thought it was getting some kind of leak in from the intercooler, because I've heard that you could get some oil coming out of the intercooler. Anyway, I did a little research. What was happening was my stock radiator had a leak in it, in the seam along the tank and the fins, the blades, and anyway, so it was shooting water through the back of the intercooler. So I had water dripping off the intercooler. That's why I thought I had some oil or whatever. So when I did my killer dowel pin fix, I went ahead and just pulled the whole front off, took the AC, whatchamacallit, intercooler. It's not the intercooler. I'm sure somebody will correct me. Let me know what that is. Anyway, took that off, took the intercooler off, and while it was underneath there, one of these little vacuum lines, which runs down and plugs in underneath the battery box, this little thing down there, this little thing, whatever that is, the pump, is that the vacuum pump? Anyway, there's a little hose, tiny little hose, and it got broken probably when I took my radiator out and I popped out this my washer fluid tank. And these lines get so brittle, like I could probably snap this thing right now. Well, before I replaced it. Anyway, so after I got the truck back together, I was testing it, I warmed it up, and I took it for a 3-hour drive yesterday. When I started the drive, I pulled the cap off and I was getting quite a bit of blow-by, and I was a little pissed off because, you know, my new toy was showing signs of some issues, but I didn't panic. Of course, I got on the Cummins diesel forums, talking to different guys, got some pretty good input, and some guys suggested a vacuum leak. And then I also was doing a whole bunch of research. What had happened was that, you know, I traced it back to a fixed line, so I went ahead and replaced that line. Let me go ahead and start it up and I'll show you. I'm still getting a little bit of vapor. Sorry, I'm still in the middle of cleaning this truck up. I don't know if you guys saw my other video with how filthy this truck was. It's still a little dirty, and I mean, you know, I shampooed all the carpets and stuff. Of course, now that it's starting to dry, I'm starting to get some more stains from all that sand up in Abilene, Texas. But I'll go through and redo them again once I get everything situated. I took my headliner out, scrubbed down all my carpet. I took all my containers and cases out from behind the truck. You know, it's going to be a while. It's like you clean, and then after you clean, you get another layer of dirt showing up. But anyway, let me do a little startup on this thing. So still getting a little bit of hazing. But sorry, it's kind of loud, guys, but I'm not getting any kind, you know. And then if you look under the truck, I'm not getting any, nothing coming out. Nothing coming out of that breather underneath there. Sorry, that was a little loud, but not getting anything coming out of that breather, where yesterday I was getting quite a bit of vapor out of there, and I was getting a pretty good puff out of here. Some of the guys on the forums, some of the guys I talked to said, check your vacuum line. So just for you guys out there that get some blow-by in your trucks and start panicking, thinking you're going to have to rebuild the whole engine, don't panic. Check your vacuum lines. Make sure you don't have any kind of break in a vacuum line, because that can cause moisture and stuff like that to go build pressure in your crankcase, from what I understand. So, man, talk about a relief going from getting a new truck with no blow-by, no real vapor, to a couple days later, lots of blow-by. And then I was thinking, well, maybe this old rancher I bought the truck from put some kind of Lucas treatment or something in there, and maybe did something to cover up a blow-by issue till I got the truck home, which, you like to think people are better than that, but these days you can't ever tell. So I'm happy to report that I don't have the blow-by I had. And it literally was the piece of rubber that I used to repair this vacuum line was so small, the guy gave it to me at the auto parts store. So it basically a free, simple repair. And of course, the guys on the forum gave me free knowledge, which is pretty awesome thing about the forums. Another thing I'm going to do is I sent an email to Geno's. I did an oil change yesterday. I saved some of the old oil that came out. I'm going to do one of those oil analysis tests that they've got. I'm waiting for them to send that to me, so I'm going to get that, and yeah, I'll let you guys know what that comes back as. But pretty excited to have this thing back together, and gonna take it out this weekend for a drive. Gonna get my girlfriend and the dog in it. We're gonna go have a hamburger in Blanco, Texas. So I'll let you know how that goes. All right, guys, just wanted to let you guys in on that little tip before you panic about blow-by. You might want to see what your vacuum lines look like. All right, I'll check back with you later.